Back again, guys. 30 seconds on the clock. 30 minutes, I lied. Getting warmed up. First 2 minutes are for us. Welcome back to the Church of Calisthenics. We're on day 24. We're making it, guys. We're practicing moderation. We're doing our workouts. I'm doing some downward dogs, sitting into those heels, pushing my core into the ceiling, back into plank. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders here. Don't injure yourself. We're just warming up. Nice downward dogs. We're halfway through the week, guys. It's Wednesday. We're on week 4 of the moderation challenge. I'm proud of you for showing up. It's the hardest part. Doing some child's pose here, just sitting back into my heels, extending my arms out. Oh, letting those side stretches. Hope you like my get up today. I'm trying to be your Guido trainer. That was meant to be an Italian joke, but sorry if you didn't get it. Feel through that core here, guys. Come back up into plank. Oh, let's do some downward dog. Today is core exercise. So we're focusing on that core. I work out the core every day, but today we're going heavy on it. You should feel it directly in your core. Sitting into those heels for your downward dog. Focus here. And back into plank. Good. We got 50 seconds, then we're going to get right into it. Maybe you want to do a little stretch. Pull your leg through. Just a bit. Don't do too much here. I'm doing my left leg through first. Coming back to plank. Doing my right. Ooh, I'm about to lose my mic. Uh-oh, we don't want that. Oh, yeah, stretching out those legs a little bit. Let's do a front fold for just a moment. Flexing through those hamstrings and those calves. I hope your upper body's sore yesterday. Hope you liked my upper body workout with dumbbells. Today we're focusing on the core. That's all that matters. Get your core done. You're halfway through the week. Over halfway done. You're doing great. 15 seconds, guys. Give yourself a moment. Maybe do some leg pulls. We're going to get on our backs in 10 seconds. Just doing some good old leg raises. I like to challenge myself with these leg raises, so I'm going to start on my back. I'm going to do one side first. I'm going to start with my left side, but to add a challenge, I want to keep my right leg up. So I'm going to keep both legs up here, right leg sustained, and then I'm going to start bringing that left leg up. Pushing through the back of my core, my lower back, maybe lifting those shoulders up a little bit to add some tension into the front of your core. And we're just adding that left leg. Left leg. When you want an extra challenge, try to touch it. See if you can touch it. At any point, holding the right leg up gets too difficult, you just drop that right leg. No big deal. Take a moment. We're switching over to the right side. Levitating that left leg if we can. If we're not there yet, just let the left leg rest. It's all good. These workouts are meant to be a progression. You're showing up every week. You're building the muscle. You're working on yourself. Let's go. Let's go. In just a second, we're going to burn out with both legs. We're doing 3 circuits, 6 minutes each. I'm giving you 30-second breaks between the first 2. If you make it to all 3, you get a whole minute and a half. 3 and 2. Take a second, reset. We're doing both arms extended back. Still pressing our shoulders up a little bit or keeping our shoulder blades off the ground because we're pushing through that core. Nice and slow. Dual leg raise. Dual leg raise. You're doing great. You're doing perfect. We're going to get up in a second. We're going to start working on that core. But for now, burn out the core on the ground. Burn it out. A few more seconds here. And 3 and 2. Let's get one more. Let those legs slowly bring down to the ground. Good. Hop up. We're just doing a standing leg raise. I'm doing just the left side first. So start slow. And as you build into it, you can start hopping on that right leg. Hop, hop. Build into it, guys. If this is enough for you, just stay right here. You're focused on the left side of your core standing. I just did a little bit of it on the ground. Now we're going to do it standing. 5 seconds. Stay with me today, guys. You're doing great. You almost made it a whole month. Switch to that right leg. You're just tucking that right leg up, and when you want the extra challenge, you hop it out. You hop it out. Adding that hop into your left leg is going to add some of that cardio. To burn out on this one, we're going to get back down to the ground into plank and do plank mountain climbers. Plank mountain climbers, you're tucking those knees in, burning through the core. And 3 and 2, on the ground, on your mat, hands in front of you. Let's do mountain climbers. Tuck those knees in. Make sure you keep your back flat. Don't let that butt raise up. Try to keep it flat. Nice parallel spine to the ground. Burn out. Here we go. Here we go. 15 seconds. And then we're going to turn over to our butts. Let's go. Let's go. Keep pushing it. Keep moving it. In 3, and 2, and 1. Onto that butt, guys. We're doing slow V-sit, with the V-sit keeping the integrity in our spine, trying to create a V. If this is enough for you, just hold this. But I want you to start doing extensions. Touch, come in, touch, crunch into that core right here, and then extend out. Good. Crunch. If you keep the feet off the ground, keep the feet off the ground for an extra challenge. But if this is enough, this is enough. Make sure you focus on keeping the integrity in your back so you don't mess up your spine. In 3, 2, now we're gonna do alternating, but slow. So I'm gonna go in, out, and I'm gonna extend my right leg. In, out. Like I said, to add a challenge, try to keep the feet off the ground. But I think the stabilizing leg that you keep in, you should maybe just keep it. I'm going a little too fast, not alternating just yet. In 3, 2, now we're gonna do kind of like a bicycle. We're not gonna let the feet touch the ground if we can. Keeping the focus in our core here. Bicycle, here we go. Get it, guys. We're about to burn out circuit 1, then you get 30 seconds for you to reset. Here we go. Here we go. Stay with me. Nice and slow if you need it. And 3, and 2, and 1. Slowly get on that back. Dual leg raise. Extend those arms out. When we're coming up, we're lifting the shoulder blades off the ground, putting that brick into our core. Putting that brick into our core. You want a good core? Show up. Do this every day. Just show up. Get that core going. I know it's hard to get a core. I still got all my belly fat from all the weight I lost. But I keep working on my core because I know it's going to get better. I know I'm going to keep burning fat. In 3, and 2, flip over to that stomach. Mountain climbers, here we go. Here we go. Stay with me, guys. 1 more minute and you get 30 seconds. 1 more minute of pushing and you get 30 seconds. Mountain climbers, here we go. Plank mountain climber specifically. Stay with me. Stay with me. I like to get some good burning feelings in the core in this first circuit. In 3, and 2, back to that butt. We're doing that V-sit. Starting a V-sit, but now we're alternating bicycle. V-sit. Maybe you want the hands out in front of you to provide some stability. For me, I like them on the ground. That makes me focus on my core more. 15 seconds, guys. You get 30 seconds. Stay with me. Feel it today. Burn it. Get better. And 3, and 2. 1 more. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You earned it. Get some water. Throw some music on. Whatever helps. 30 seconds to reset. We're going to start back on that, on our stomach. I just got some workouts mixed up, so it's going to change up a little bit. No big deal. Starting back on our stomachs to do some Superman. We're just holding arms straight up, legs straight up, pressing through our lower back. I do Superman a lot because my back is so bad. So I usually Superman in yesterday's video, today's video, and Thursday. I do it 3 days a week. Pressing through, lifting those arms and your legs to the ceiling. You're going to feel it in your lower back. In 3, and 2, and 1. Take a second, reset. We're going to bring those arms to our side, palms facing in, and we're going to do the same thing, but it's a lotus pose. So lifting our arms and our legs to the ceiling, pressing through our lower back. Deep breaths here. It's an incredible pose for your back, lower back of your core. That's what we're working right now, back of the core. I work it 3 days a week for a reason, because you need it. This is the only way I get away from my back pain. Deep breaths in 3, and 2. Let's reset. We're going to go back to the Superman, but now we're going to add a lat pull down. So you start in the Superman, legs extended, arms and legs going towards the ceiling, and then we're pulling down. Nice and easy here, pressing through our back, lat pull down. We're still raising the arms and legs up. We're not letting them sink, but we're still getting that lat pull down. You're doing great. You're doing great. And 3, and 2, and 1. Hop up, guys. We're doing a squat pulse here. Extending our legs, knees over ankles. Nice pulse. Maybe you want to put those hands in the center. See how deep you can get. Sit into that butt, heels on the ground, toes off the ground. I don't want you using that toes. Don't use your stability. Don't lose it. Focus on your heels here. Pulse it. Pulse it. You're doing great. Stay with me. And 3, and 2, nice and easy. We're going to a left-sided lunge. I'm going to extend my left leg out, right leg down, pulse it out. We're pulsing. When we burn this out at the end of the circuit, I'm going to alternate between the three movements we're doing. But right now, we're just practicing on pulsing. Pulse. Stay with me. Deep breaths. I know it's tough. I know it's not going to get easier. You keep showing up, you'll see the results. You'll feel it. And 3, and 2, come out of that really slow. Now right leg forward, lunge pulse. Burn it out. This is a core exercise. It doesn't look like it, but I promise you it is. Keeping that front heel down, toes up, just like in your squat. Obviously, your back leg is going to be a little on the ground, but we're focused on our core here and our form. And 3, and 2, we're going to get back into that V-sit. I love the V-sit for the your hip flexors, hip flexors. But we're gonna start in a V-sit, and when you can really get into it, put those legs up. Maybe you wanna put your hands on the ground. Right here is fine though, this is a great starting point. But I'm gonna add a challenge. I wanna push myself, I wanna get better. This is where I get better. Focusing through the core, slowly lifting those legs, keeping the integrity in your spine. And 3, and 2, now we're gonna do alternating V leg lifts. I'm gonna put that right foot into my left thigh. Left leg is directly in front of me, and I'm gonna just start lifting it. See if you can get about 10 reps. Nice and easy. It's incredible for your hip flexor. You're still in a V-sit, so we're keeping the integrity in our spine. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. You're doing great. You're doing great. And 3, and 2, drop that down, switch legs. Left foot's going into your right thigh now. Pressing through that core, burn it out. This is moving all the way through your leg, up into your lower core, and even into your back. We're stabilizing that V-sit to really bring it all together. Maybe put some tension in that foot that is extended. I'm letting my leg rise up a little bit because I got some tight hip flexors. Try to keep it down if you can. Don't injure yourself. We're about to burn out. In 3, and 2, let's go, guys. Back on the stomach, lat pull downs. Starting Superman. Arms and legs up. Pull down. Good. Pull down. Good. Extend those legs up to the ceiling. Focus on our lower back. Good. Burn it. Burn it. You're doing great. You're doing great. And 3, not just yet. And 2, and 1, hop up. We're gonna start in squat, low squat, and we're gonna turn into a lunge. This is a stabilization move. Take your time. Work on your form. You're gonna feel in your legs, but you're also gonna feel in your core. The core is where you find your stabilization. Pulse, move. Nice and slow here. Nice and slow. You're doing great. You're doing great. Stay with me. Show up. You'll see the results. And 3, and 2, I'm gonna take it right back to the other side. I wanna get even on my lunges. All right, back to that butt. 25 seconds, you get another break. Left leg out, right leg pushed in. Let's just get a few. Just get a few. And then we're gonna take a nice break. 3, 2, switch legs, right leg extended. Hold that integrity in your V-sit. Don't lose that integrity in your spine. You're almost there in 3, and 2, 1. Circuit 2's done, guys. Get your break. Get your water, 30 seconds. Give me 6 more minutes. We get a 1.5 minute break. We're pushing it. We're burning. We're moving. We're trying to get better. 8 seconds, guys. We're going to circuit 3. You're almost there. You got to stay with me here. You got to stay with me. We're getting back on that back. Alternating scissor. Still keeping our shoulder blades off the ground if we can. And we're going nice and slow. Alternate. Alternate. Scissor. Scissor. Good. Good. Stay with me. Nice and slow. Stay with me. We're about to focus on each side just a little bit. Kind of similar to what we did earlier in the workout, but we're going to focus on this one side. Just come back down. Keeping both legs extended. We're going to do left leg. Just 15 seconds. Burn out that left side. Keep that right side levitated. Put a nice flex in both feet. I'm really bad about the flex, guys. So try to focus on it yourself. But I understand you're doing your best. I'm doing my best. We're here. Let's switch. Come down. Right side. 15 seconds each side. 15 seconds. Burn it. Feel it through that core. Your core is going to thank you tomorrow. 3, 2, take a second. We're going back to those alternating scissor kick, but just nice and slow. Add a toe touch. Oh yeah. This part stinks. I don't like it, but I do it anyways. Oh, 10 seconds. You're so close. Just stay with me. Do as much as you can. Alternate. Keep those shoulder blades off the ground if you can. In 3, 2, oh, that was tough. Hop up, guys. We're doing a standing crunch here. A standing crunch for me is just a nice little front hop back. And as I'm going in and out, I'm kind of flexing that core. Standing crunch. Standing crunch. You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep crunching it out. Keep crunching it out. This is fun. We're having fun. 3, 2, take a second. We're gonna do side to side now. With the side to side crunch, you're just trying to keep the upper body in the same place and moving those legs. Feel it in your core. Feel it in your core. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Sorry, I'm starting to sing with the music. I'll cut it out. Stay with me. Stay with me. We're about to add this into a power move. 3 and 2. Get a nice squat base. We're gonna do leg tucks here. Sorry. Standing crunch kind of. Bring the knee up to the hands. Alternating legs, 2 each. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Stay with me. You're almost there. We're on circuit 3. We're more than halfway done. And you're doing great. Just stay with me. Just stay with me. And 3 and 2. Back on the ground, guys. We're going to do some standard plank hold. Focus to that core here. We're just holding plank. Focusing, making sure our feet are tucked back. Making sure our back's flat. Don't want it too high up in the air. This is where you build that core. In just a moment, we're going to add on to this plank and do our right side. I'm going to do my left first, actually. And all you're doing when you do this, go nice and slow here. Don't hurt yourself. We're going to put our knees down. I'm going to go ahead and set up my right elbow. Elbow right under shoulder. Extending my leg out. Focusing through my left side of the core. Stabilization. Deep breaths. Keep moving. Don't move, actually. Don't move at all. I lied. Deep breaths, though. This is one of the few times I will say, do not move. Focus on stabilizing that core. And 3 and 2, nice and easy. Drop those legs down. Over to the right. Right elbow under right shoulder. Focus through the core. We're about to get to the burnout. After that burnout, you get a whole 90 seconds to reset because then I'm going to kill you. Right side, make sure you switched. Make sure you switched. We're about to burn out circuit 3. And 3 and 2 on that back. Alternating scissor toe touch. Add the toe touches here. That really burns out that core. Toe touch. Stay with me. Stay with me. Burn it out. Then you get a nice break. You earned it. You deserve it. Stay with me. Burn it out. Go. 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 10 seconds and we're on to the next. Alternating scissors, focusing through that core. This is all about the core. 2 and 1, hop up. We're doing those standing alternating lunges, crunches. Bring the knees to the hand. Knees to the hand. Don't slap those hands down. Bring the knee up to the hand. That's how you burn that core on your side. And 3 and 2 and 1. Let's get on the ground, guys. We're just gonna hold a plank. We're not doing left or right for this. We're holding the plank, we're burning out. You give me 25 seconds, and then I'm giving you 90 back to focus on getting that heart rate back. Deep breaths here. Send into those heels. Try to keep the butt down. I let mine come up sometimes, but I gotta make sure I stay conscious. We're almost there, guys. And 3 and 2. Good job. You get 90 seconds. 90 seconds, you earned it. Even if you quit the workout right now, you still had a great day. You still showed up. We're doing 90 seconds. We're gonna burn out all 9 exercises for 4.5 minutes. Last 3 minutes is for us to stretch it out. Just stay with me here. Deep breaths, guys. Get that heart rate back down because I'm about to burn it out. I'm going to try to do all the same burnouts of each exercise. I might switch it up a little bit. Might give you some variety. At the end, I might do the side planks again just because I love the side planks. They're so good for the side of your core. Just feeling it through, connecting your hips. I don't know what I'm saying today, guys. I am burnt out. It's been a week. I know you're burnt out too, but that's why we come here. We got to get better. We got to keep growing. This is the challenge. This is the only challenge you have in your life. It's a great challenge to have. 30 more seconds. Deep breaths. Focus in. Focus on how great you're going to do in this last 4.5 minutes. Think about how much fat you're going to burn, how much muscle you're going to create. This is all from your home. You don't need to go to a fancy gym. You don't need to talk to some expensive personal trainer. You just show up with me every day. I'll give you results from your couch or right in front of your couch. You can't do this on the couch. I do not recommend doing this on the couch. I'm playing around here. 7 seconds, guys. We're about to get back into it. Give me everything you got. And 3 and 2. Here we go, guys. Dual leg raise on that back. Sending those arms out, making sure our shoulder blades are off the ground. Here we go. Here we go. Burn it. I know you're feeling it. I need you to burn out here. I need you to focus. This is where you create those results. We practice all our moves, and now we're bringing it all back around. 3 and 2, plank, mountain climbers. Here we go. Mountain climb as good as you can. Anything you're doing is good. Anything you do today is better than nothing. Remember that. When you want to quit, when you want to give up, it's okay to, but you got to understand, it's about showing up. It's about being here every day. It's about being that better version of yourself. You got to dream it. You got to envision it. And 3 and 2, back on that butt, guys. Alternating V-sit. I'm keeping my heels off the ground. I'm burning out. I'm moving it. I'm working it. Burn it out. Burn it out. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. We're almost through circuit 1. We're almost through. Come on. I know it's tough. That's why we do this. And 3 and 2, 1. Onto that stomach, guys. We're not going to do lat pull downs this time. We're going to do lotus pose. Hands to our side. Flexing our arms up. Legs up to the ceiling. Pressing through that lower back. Do a pulse if you need to. A nice pulse feels great. Stay with me. Stay with me. Burn it out. Pulse. Lotus. And 3, 2, hop up into that squat. Holding the squat for a second. We're turning into our lunge. I do left first. Back to squat. Right lunge. Stabilize that core. Stabilize it. Stay with me. We're burning out. We're getting it. We're finishing the job. Don't quit on me. Don't quit on me. You can quit on me in 2 minutes, but not now. Stay with me. Keep turning. Nice and slow, doing what you can. And 3, and 2, and 1. I lost my place, guys. On that butt, we're doing dual leg lifts. I did one each last time. Now I want you to do both. V leg lifts. V, and slowly come down. V. Keeping the stabilization in our back. We need a moment, let those legs rest. If you can, stay with me. Burn it. Work it. Do it. 3, and 2. We're on to circuit 3, guys. On that back. Alternating scissors, toe touch. You're almost there. You're almost there. Just got over a minute and a half, under a minute and a half. Burn it out. Touch those toes. Focus through that core. Hit that core if you don't feel it. You should feel it. And 3, and 2. Come up, stand up, guys. We're doing those crunches. Bring the knee up to the hand. Knee up to the hand. Go. Go. You're almost done. You're almost done. Up to the hand. You're doing great. And 3. Not yet. Not yet. 2, and 1. Let's give ourselves some time to do these side lunges. What am I talking about? Side planks. Left side first. Focus through that left side. I'm going to push you a little bit today. I'm going to push us a little bit past that 3-minute mark. But you earned it. You deserve this pain. You need this. 3, and 2. Switch over to the right. We're just holding it for 20 seconds, guys. Give me a little bit more and we're almost done. You're so close. Focus on that right side of your core. Right here. We're almost there. Deep breaths. In 5, 4, 3. Stay with me. 2. 1. Good work, guys. You're done. I asked you for 10 more seconds. You did it. I'm proud of you. I'm sitting back in my child's pose here. I'm stretching out. My body's tight. My body's tight. Guys, as always, stretch every day. Push yourself every day. You got to focus on letting that tension out of your body. These workouts are at-home calisthenic workouts. They're going to put tension on your body. You got to stretch it out. I'm coming into plank for a second. Downward dog. Pressing into my heels. Deep breaths, guys. Get that heart rate back down. You did it. You did the hardest part. Stretch with me. Enjoy this relaxation. But don't relax too much. I'm going to do tabletop for just a second. Extending my right arm out. Good. Good. Just extending through that right side, the right lat. Come back down. Now let's do the left. In 3, 2, let's do some cat-cows. On your cow, you're going to lean your neck up, pushing your core to the ground, extending that butt out. And on your cat, you're going to raise that, slowly bring that spine to the ceiling, pressing through the core here. Let's get a couple. Cat. You're done, guys. You did it. You did the hardest part. You showed up. Cat. I said cat the last time, too. That was a cow. And back to cow. We're just getting one more of each. Oh. Those lunges get me nice and tight on my legs, so I got to do some front folds. I'm going to do front fold extended first, feet out in front of me, and then I'm going to do a wide straddle in just a second. Push through here, trying to grab something nice and slow, feeling our hamstring. Keep a nice flex in your knees. Keep the tension off. Keep a nice flex in your toes to make it easy on those limbs. More importantly, those tendons. In 3 and 2, wide leg straddle. Let's get wide. I'm going to my left side first. I'm going to slowly inch into this stretch. Don't just let yourself flop. Keep that integrity in your core and your spine, and you put the pressure in, making sure you don't injure yourself, giving yourself an opportunity to really open up that hamstring. We also want it for our hip flexors. We did some good hip flexor work today, but you got to stretch it out. In 3 and 2, come to that right side, guys. Last 15 seconds, and you're done. Stay with me. Put a nice flex in your knee and your foot. Don't let them just dangle out. I'm terrible about it. I'm the worst. So hear it from me. Focus on it. Stay with me. 3 and 2. You're done, guys. Day 24, I think. I'm getting mixed up with the days, but that's how far we've been going. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay with me.